There's a particular kind of intellectual thrill in peeling back the layers of a foundational text to discover the deliberate artistry governing what initially appears as dry historical prelude. For aficionados of Beowulf, R.W. Chambers performs precisely this feat, revealing how the poem's initial naming of Scyld and Beow isn't merely scene setting, but a potent act of legendary legitimization. Today we're taking a look at Beowulf's opening lines, and we're doing it with the help of the brilliant mind of R.W. Chambers from said book, back here again. This bloke basically became a detective for ancient narratives, working out exactly what these mysterious early kings meant to the Anglo-Saxons. And by the end of this video, you'll hopefully understand how this fundamental myth shaped everything from political legitimacy to our very idea of a hero. The Beowulf poet introduces Scyld as the ultimate king. He literally arrives from the waves. No parents, no birth certificate, no digital ID, just pops up, ready to rule. Chambers points out this isn't just a poetic license, it's a deliberate ambiguity. It screams divinely appointed, fated to rule. He's a terror to his enemies, yes, but he also brings stability and prosperity. He solves problems. He sets the tone for everything that follows. He's basically the founding father, mythologically speaking. His name alone, sheafing, links him to an even older, more mysterious sheaf. Some periods even link sheaf to sheaf, as in a sheaf of corn, connecting him to fertility and abundance. And of course, Scyld's son is called Beow, which means barley in Old English. So, Scyld isn't just a king, he's part of a very fabric of prosperity and order. This isn't just ancient fan fiction, this is laying the groundwork for Hrothgar's later reign. It gave his rule ancient legitimacy, and it primed the audience for Beowulf himself, a hero of exceptional status. He leaves his fate, or weird, to the gods, or in this case God, as Beowulf is heavily Christianized. Scyld's son, Beow, not Beowulf of the poem, just Beow, Scyld's son, at the beginning of the poem. The one that we all thought was the main character of the poem, and then when you find out it's not, you think you're reading the wrong thing. But as it turns out, no. This Beow is explicitly sent by God, or the gods, as a comfort. He continues his old man's work, maintains the peace, grows the wealth. He's the steady hand, the crucial link in the chain. Chambers highlights that Beow shows up in other ancient genealogies too, sometimes as Beow or Bethwig. This isn't a one-off character. He's a widely recognized figure in that heroic tradition. His reign of continued success and treasure accumulation, that foreshadows the riches and power we see in Hrothgar later on. It all builds, each king adding to the gravitas and legitimacy of the one who follows. This is where Chambers really earns his academic stripes. He starts comparing Beowulf's straightforward lineage, Scyld, Beow, Halfdane, Hrothgar, with other Germanic traditions. Think Norse Sagas, other Anglo-Saxon chronicles, and things kind of get messy. This comparison isn't about finding contradictions, it's about understanding the poet's deliberate choices. One fascinating detour is Hermund. He's a cautionary tale, mentioned in Beowulf as a once promising king who went full retard. Pride, cruelty, failing his people, he's the anti-Scyld. Chambers shows us that this fallen king isn't unique to Beowulf, it's an archetype, a popular narrative trope across Germanic legends. By contrasting Hermund's tyranny with Hrothgar's wisdom, the poet isn't just teaching a timeless lesson, he's teaching about leadership, about power.
Power is only given to those who are prepared to lower themselves, to pick it up.
Yeah, thank you, Ragnar. Who do you want running your country? The benevolent, divinely favoured king like Scyld or Beow, or a self-obsessed wanker like Hermund? What does all this mean? Chambers' work ultimately reveals the Beowulf poet was an absolute master mythmaker. He wasn't just telling a simple narrative, he was constructing a powerful lineage, one that legitimized power, defined heroism, and set the stage for one of literature's greatest battles between men and monster. He shared on the rich shared Germanic heritage, but he made very specific choices. His vision for the Danish royal house, heroic, divinely favoured, the ideal. And the careful contrast between good kingship and bad are woven right into the fabric of the poem. These weren't just characters, they were ethical and political instructions for the audience. It's a stark reminder that beneath every grand narrative there's a complex web of cultural heritage waiting to be understood. The next time you read Beowulf, pay more attention to those opening lines. They're not just preamble. They are the architect's blueprint, meticulously drawn by a poet who understood that to build a heroic narrative you must first lay down the very foundation of a myth and its meaning. Chambers' work is like a beacon, guiding us not just through these genealogies, but through the very mindset of a Germanic heroic age. It shows us how fundamental myths shape identity, legitimize power, and continue to inform our understanding of leadership, even many centuries after the shops first uttered the extraordinary tale. So, what is a myth or origin story that's still important to your culture today? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, the YouTube algorithm thinks you'll like this video. Happy Fridays. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, like the video if you like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.